that name is that name. You know, the man to be there.
EAGLES, Eagles! Slow the Eagles train to go.
Can you smell what the flock is cooking? We 2 days away from that day. Playoffs are here, baby. The pot is at a full boil. Y'all already know it's Thursday Hurts Day, which is combined with the rally. You know how it goes, man. When it's a Saturday game, it's all mixed up, it's all chipped up. And plus, it's the playoffs, bro. So we out of our minds right now. I know y'all can't wait like I can't wait. Like we can't wait. Whoa! Oh my gosh. What we got for your flock pots. Hope you know before we get into the flock pots, let's keep the maniac thing. Please like and subscribe if you about that fly. Eagles fly. Drop a comment in the box if you fly with the flock. Let's fly. It's takeoff time. No. Do remember, join the maniac thing. Note again, you hit that bell, you get a bang whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's fly. What? Dude, 2 days away, and what we got for your flock pots? We're gonna have a little bit of fun, man. We're gonna be all over the nest today because I've just been all over the place. You know, I got all of my personalities all boiled up in one. It's all inside the Eagle Maniac right now. I calmed down. They put me back on my meds, so we're not gonna flip out, go crazy anymore. You know what I'm saying? The flock was going on. We having fun in here, baby. You know how we do, man. This is what we come here for, man. Like I always like to do around this time, at this time. So I hope this video finds y'all in good vibes, good times, and if you're not there, I hope this helps you get there. And if you're not there, oh well, we about to go there. Oh yeah, you know what it is, y'all, man. So let's break down right now what we got for your flock pots. We got a little truthfully Eagle facts. You know what I mean? Just a few things to drop in your heads. We got a little bit of Mailata Mania. Oh yeah. Loving what's going on in that thing. And the question that I posed to all y'all, man, leave it down in the comments, man. Have any of you ever rooted for the Giants? Yeah, I got a little story to tell y'all about that. Let me know how y'all do down there in the comments. Let me know if y'all ever had that the poor misfortune of ever feeling like you had to root for the Giants. Like, we'll get into it. And we got a little, what we doing with the feathers today, man? We got feathers for people living in the past, bro. And then after that, we just gonna get into a hodgepodge of things, just run crazy all over the nest and just a few things running through inside the mind of the maniac. You know what I'm saying? So first off, right off the bat, man, let's get into it. We got some true Philadelphia Eagle facts. Did you know that we're 9-0 against these bums since 2014 at home? Yeah, we got that going. Just a few Philly facts for y'all. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? They haven't beaten us in the playoffs since 2000. That's 2 decades plus 2 years. Woo, loving it. And another quick fact that it just dawned on me. I don't know if this is dawned on y'all like it has on me. Like, dude, you know, Smitty has 7 touchdowns. A.J. Brown has 11 touchdowns. That's 7-Eleven, bro. 7-Eleven. What's 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven is open all the time, 24/7. Oh, man. So, yeah, that's just all I got for you, man. A few fun facts, bro. It's running through my mind. Just having a little fun over here, man. Just get me hyped. But we say all these things to say this. Really, at the end of the day, none of this matters. Because what has to go down on the field Oh, a little something else for your flock pots, man. I'm talking about playoff mode, man. And that's going to jump us right into playoff mode because I want to see all these dudes in playoff mode because none of those things that happened in the past are going to matter on Saturday night. What matters is what we're going to do and how we're going to get down and how we're going to bring it to these women. No, we're going to respect these dudes because they are a formidable opponent, man. At the end of the day, when you really think about it, they got a lot of things. They're getting hot at the right time. Woo! We got Swag who talking right now, talking about Devontae Smith will lead the Eagles in receiving. I'm feeling the same. No, I'm feeling a little bit of Goddard, man, because their linebackers aren't really up to snuff as far as, you know, because they got their DBs back. Not to say that either one of those dudes, I believe it's McKinney and, Xavier McKinney and the other dude, I know him well, Schust. His name escapes me. Right now, whatever the case may be, they got 2 of their starters back, 2 guys that we haven't seen. We didn't see him in the second game, and we didn't see him in the first game. Didn't see him in the first game because they were injured. Didn't see him in the second game because they played their second strings, their third strings, because they weren't playing those guys, basically. You know what I mean? So you got they got those guys back, and not to say that either one of them could stop Smitty or AJ, because, you know, 7-Eleven, they always open. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just can't see them it would be harder to go at them than to go at their linebackers. And you know the rule of thumb in anything, in any course of life. I mean, of course, anything worth having is hard work, of course, right? But we're usually going to take the path of least resistance. Work smarter, not harder. Come on, let's go. Let's get it together, y'all. Because I'm seeing a lot of times during this season, even heard, I believe they were talking about on Sports Take, the coach basically saying, he got it from Dan Orlovsky, actually, saying, these coaches, sometimes they get pass drunk. And you see that happen a lot. It's happened to us a lot as Eagles fans. We see this all the damn time since Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, and not to say that any of these coaches are bad coaches, but it's just like, and I know it's the way of the game nowadays, but I was watching these playoffs, and, we're going to watch more of other teams than we will of our team because our team was on the bye, you know what I'm saying? But, through watching these other teams coach, these other coaches coach, I'm like, damn, it's not just us. You're sitting there watching these games like, bro, run the damn ball. You're up. There's time, you run time off the clock. It's preposterous to me. It's crazy to me. It's basically really becoming like, and then it's like it's strictly about the entertainment. And I mean, I thought you played to win the game. I don't know, man, what's going on, but it seems crazy. There goes my boy A.J. Brown. There goes number one. Yeah, I'm watching a little bit of Sports Center while I'm rocking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Got to stay up to breast for things for my flock, for your flock, our flock. You know what I'm saying? Stay on top. So check it out, right? So you got that going on. And I just think I'm just ready to see what we bring to the table as far as the playoff goes. So yeah, that brings us into our next thing, playoff mode, man. I can't wait to see everybody in playoff mode. I mean, we've seen Fletcher Cox, we've seen Brandon Graham, we've seen Kelsey, we've seen Lane Johnson. These are the new guys. The new guys I want to see the real playoff mode. I don't believe that we were really able to activate playoff mode last year because, number one, let's just start at the top and talk about the elephant in the room. Last year, we all know that Jalen Hurts was a bit injured. Not to say that we could blame that loss on strictly his injury. I told you, I've been talking about it all year. Other things, Jalen Reagor, muffin punts, the punter, muffin punts. Like, it was stupid. But the elephant in the room is Jalen Hurts being injured. This just dawned on me earlier today. I'm like, he wasn't full Jalen Hurts. He wasn't this year's Jalen Hurts, that's for sure, right? But he wasn't even full 100% last year Jalen Hurts, right? And now we come into this season and we're in the playoffs again, and this injury thing is reared its ugly head again. I never really put much thought on it because, you see Jalen Hurts as a durable guy, but, 2 years in a row, end of the season, a bit banged up. A bit of a cause for concern. I know none of y'all want to hear this right now. Don't want to mess up your recipes. Don't want to mess up your food. I don't want to throw this in your flock pots and mess up your meal, But I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. And it's something with which we have to deal, So let's just navigate through this together. I told you I'm back on my meds, Got my therapy going on today. Y'all are here for us. We all here together. Let's get through this thing, right? So you got him. First year this year, so we're not going to know until Saturday night really what's going on. But what I do know about him this year is that he's playing smarter. He has a better arm than he did before, albeit he has a hurt shoulder. And it just seems to be a smarter player. And I just see him willing us to whatever he has to do. He'll do whatever he has to do for us to win. I just hope that doesn't include getting more hurt. Because we want to take a long run, not just one game. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, right? So you got him going. I want to see him fully activated, playoff mode, and hopefully the injury isn't really what they're making it out to be. Because the more they talk about it, the more the pundits talk about it, the more in my head I'm thinking like this is starting to sound serious. Maybe it's a bit of games and shit by the Philadelphia Eagles coaching staff and the organization as a whole. I don't know. We won't know till Saturday night. And I'm really with Rob Ellis. They were talking on what would you rather see on Saturday night, first play. What would you want to see? You want to see Jalen Hurts? He wants to see Jalen Hurts run up the middle. D Gun wants to see a bomb right off the bat. And the third dude, I'm forgetting his name. Just call him Coach for now. He said, run, just run, straight up run. And that's how I'm feeling right now also. Let's run that rock. That's acceptable. Well, they played pretty good run defense last week, but we just want to see what they're working with. You know what I mean? It's rough in the playoffs, man. That's why they get paid the big bucks, because I could spin around in circles all day. I like all three choices. I like the fact, let's get Jalen Hurts out there right off the top. Boom. Show him, boom. I'm ready to go. Superman is here. Yeah. Hurts Thursday. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? The bomb up the top would be crazy. Right off the top, just opening it up. Could you imagine the length? How crazy it would be? A touchdown right off the bat, boy. Woo! For the Batman. Oh, man. Ain't he the Batman? From the commissioner? So, yeah, it could be super crazy. So I want to see Jalen Hurts playoff mode. A.J. Brown, yet to see him playoff mode in Tennessee. I know he's probably got a lot to say in the locker room. I believe he's been a number one seed twice coming into the playoffs for Tennessee, right? If my memory serves me correctly. One and two, I believe, definitely had bye weeks, right? So you got that going. And I don't believe he was able to be fully activated with Ryan Tannehill. Now you got your boy Jalen Hurts throwing you the ball, so it could be crazy. But just like them, just like Swaggo was saying about Devontae Smith, albeit I think Dallas Goedert will be the one that goes off, I want to see this new and improved Smitty going off in the playoffs. Like, the dude just seems laser focused the last few games. He's cutting everybody up. Nobody can stick with him. No one's sticky. No one can rock with him. Like, he's stupid. He's out here. He's going crazy. So, yeah, I just can't wait to see Devontae Smith locked in. And I hope Jalen Hurts catches on to this early and often, because we've seen it on multiple occasions where Smitty's running around the field wide open. And it's a luxury to have a guy like A.J. Brown that you could even throw it to him when he's covered. Albeit, we understand a bit why Jalen Hurts may have not been throwing Devontae Smith the ball as often early, because early in the season he was dropping a few passes as the season went along. I mean, the dude, he did, at the end of the day, he did have more catches than A.J. Brown. So maybe I'm just bugging, you know what I mean? It would seem to be more consistent with Devontae, and that's with having 0 catches week 1. It's just nuts. So I definitely want to see playoff mode Smitty, A.J. Brown, Hurts, Sanders, Goddard, though, against those linebackers, bro. That if there's an Achilles heel on that Giants defense right now as it stands, I mean, we could count to countless holes in that defense. You know, you could say their run defense has holes in it, the pass defense, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. But what we've seen, you know, we can't always just go by the numbers, go by what you've seen as the season has progressed. And it seems like as the season has progressed, they're tightening up, similar to us. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you can run all over the Eagles. And we know that not to be the case. Like, it's really not true. It's a bit of fool's gold in there. Like, I wish you would try. Come see Linville. You know what I'm saying? Come see Fletch. Come see us. Come see Sue. Nah, bro. I just don't. So, anyway, so yeah, speaking of our guys, you know, we've got some, you know what I'm saying? A lot of, you know, big dudes up there, right? They got the same thing going on over there with Leonard Williams and Dexter. You know, so yeah, it's a tough road to toe, but I think we can do it. I think we'll pull out in the end, but it's just something that I don't want to be overly confident about, because it's just they seem to be coming together at the right time, but I just think at the end of the day, we have way too much firepower for those dudes, man. So that being said, on the other side of the ball for us, like the guys that I haven't seen in playoff mode yet, Bradbury in playoff mode, lockdown mode. You know, CJ, lockdown, playoff mode. Darius Slay, lockdown. And the reason I think that we weren't really able to see, well, at least Slay in this case, because Slay was with us last year, and a lot of our guys, few of the pieces on the defense were still here last year. I just think that game just played out wrong for anybody to be fully activated. You had the turnovers, and then once the turnovers pop off, Gannon couldn't really get his scheme going, because now you're playing from behind, and that really shortens what you can really do against an offense when you're playing from behind. So, and then at that point, you know, that just opens up the Tampa Bay playbook, which got closed hard the other night. Yeah, hate the Bell Boys. Oh, man, like, what do y'all think about that, man? Leave that in the comments. Do you think that, like, have they overcome, like, is all that past history stuff done? Like, got the 30 years, they were 0-8 against Tom Brady, 30 years since their last road playoff win, like, and just those two things swept away in one game. Like, are they turning the tide down there, Dallas? Or it's because, you know, people have gotten so used to them being, you know, humiliated and deteriorated by week 1 of the playoffs. It's like, you know what? Let's twist this knife a little bit more, and they just setting up for a bigger fall. I don't know. I'll leave that for y'all to decide down in the comments if you feel so inclined, right? So you got that going. The defense, yeah, and number one, who I really want to see playoff mode, Reddick. Oh, man, Reddick. And Reddick, damn near, I mean, he was tearing that boy up, like I told you, like I keep telling y'all, man, that last game, albeit it was against the backups. Maybe they had some of that starting offensive lineman in there, I'm not sure. But he was eating. He was just like, just close, oh! And I don't think that would be the case, because I think we have a little bit more of an idea of what to do with Daniel Jones back there. We didn't really know much we didn't know Davis Webb was going to be running all over the damn place, like second coming to Steve Young, like with the flock. You know what I'm saying? So we got that going. And yeah, I know I'm getting a little bit long-winded, man. I'm just trying to get this all off my chest, all out my nest. You know what I'm saying? So we got that going on. Mailata Mania. We're going to what else for your flock pots? A little Mailata Mania. So yeah, that being said, playoff mode. Let me know who y'all want to see in playoff mode. You know what I'm saying? The whole damn team, I'm pretty sure, right? So then we got on Mailata Mania, right? What we got? So why we talking? What do you mean Mailata Mania? What happened with Mailata Mania? I'm pretty sure y'all already know. But for those of you that don't know, Mailata Mania, they were saying, as you know, Jalen Hurts said there's a bounty. Happy Hurts Day. Jalen Hurts said that he had a bounty on his back. You know what I mean? Whenever he steps out there, some people took that out of proportion, like, oh, bounties are crazy, man. You know what the flock he means, yo. Stop playing. Like, whenever any quarterback goes on the field, like, it's on their head. Like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to come at him. So this is football. He was really referring to his shoulder, like, the question was, you think they're going to be coming after your shoulder? No, that was like, they're coming at me regardless. Like, I'm the quarterback, I'm a running quarterback. And any running quarterback, they coming at you regardless. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, right, Mailata, they asked Mailata, like, you know what I'm saying, what you going to do? He said, listen, a bounty on Hurts is a bounty on me. And it's up to me. It's incumbent upon me to make sure that bounty isn't claimed. And in order for number one, Jalen Hurts to stay clean, I have to get dirty. Whoa, man. Ooh, talk like that gets me so pumped, bro. I can't wait for this night, man. And then, not to mention, hopefully Lane Johnson comes through and he's at least 80, 90, 95, 99, 99.9%. You know what I'm saying? That's what we hoping, man. But, we know it's going to be rough sledding for that dude to come back from whatever he's coming from. Allegedly, people were saying that it was some abdominal strain or something. He was actually shocked on the Pat McAfee show that people were talking that. He said it's really a groin thing. And it sounds scary to me because I just couldn't. Oh my goodness, yikes! So that's a real warrior right there, man. I have all faith in the world that man, if anybody could pull through, it would be Lane Johnson. And like a lot of people are saying, Lane Johnson at 70%. Probably better than anyone that we could throw out there at 100%. You know what I'm saying? So looking forward to that. The O-line getting crazy. Got the Kelsey Dexter matchup. So, a lot of them talking about that. And then, our boys Dickerson and Samalu, so just want to see that O-line battle. Just all these guys in playoff mode. So, yeah, man, just Mailata Mania. He's leading the way, at least the charge as far as that goes, man. And Herb Barrett Brooks said that he's looking like he's really back to 100%, not playing engine anymore, as he was most of the season. That's why he may have not may have not taken that jump that we all expected him to make this year. But can't wait. Playoff time right here. It's time for everybody to step it up, bro. Can't wait. And the one I've been dreading, man. I ain't really want to talk about, but hey, we got to talk about it. I got to get off my chest because, they tried to come at me today, man. These haters, man. These haters, what am I calling them? People living in the past. They tried to come at me today, man. They almost had me. They almost had me. They're real funny guys. Funny. They so fucking funny, right? So you got, what was it, 2004, y'all all remember what happened in 2004, right? This is actually where the story really begins, right? 2004, we lose to the Patriots. But like I said, man, I believe I was in the living room with a blanket over my head with a match, a lighter, staring at the wall, staring at candles, watching the Eagles lose it, So that pissed me off. So 2007 comes around. It's the Giants versus the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I'm having a party. It's Super Bowl. People come through. Let's have a good time. Albeit, mind you, the boy dressed in all... Nah, that was another party. Nah, I think I was rocking my... Whatever the case may be, right? Room for the Giants because at that point in time, I was so pissed at the... I want to tell you guys so much more. I was just so pissed at the Patriots, right? So pissed at the Patriots. I'm going to break down the story fuller in depth when we break down the real makeup of the Maniac. Somebody told me, I believe it was Bird Gang 31. He said, bro, we need that origin story of the Eagle Maniac. I'm going to get that to y'all, man, and break it all the way down in the offseason. When we really got time to get into that. Right now, it's about this. And right now, it's not really about this. It's really about the playoffs. But I got to talk about this right now for a second. We'll talk about the rest later, right? So anyway, boom, boys coming at me, right? So 2007, I'm rooting for the Giants against the Patriots because the Patriots just beat us in 2004. Woo, crazy dope. Oh my God, that was a crazy game. Dude spent the round. He put bubble gum on his helmet. He caught a ball. Look at these dumb heads, right? You know what I'm saying? Funny, cool shit, right? Whatever, excuse my language. So, 1 year. Not even 1 year, one game. One game. This boy, he's been saying, and I should have nipped it in the bud earlier. Smacked him up, yacked him up, Ravus, Clavus, whatever. Yeah, that guy. This guy. That's what we'll call him for all sakes and intents and purposes. We call this guy Ravus Clavus, right? So he talking crazy. And I should have nipped it in the bud early. But whenever he says it, he's like, you just figure someone's being facetious, sarcastic, like, ha ha ha, cool, cool, ha ha, jokey joke. Yeah, like, really? I'm not a Giants fan, right? So you figure he's just joking. But he's been saying it for years. And then, it starts off as a little tricks pebble, as a little ball, and then it snowballs and it's become bigger, and now it's a damn crazy. Now it's a damn media, bro, and I just can't stand for this anymore. This dude spreading this around to the world, spreading this around to my peoples, spreading it around on the book. What did you talk? So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting a little worked up. So I was like, I rooted for Strahan and Beckham. These are the rumors that the guy's spreading. It starts from I rooted for him for one game, and this is why you can never give a wee men fan nothing. Don't get these Giants nothing. I tell you, tell your kids, don't ever root for a Giant. Don't ever root for the Giants, no matter what the situation. Like, I don't know, have you ever had to deal with this? Like, sometimes I get it. Sometimes you're watching a game and you may need the Giants to lose to the Cowboys, or you may need the Giants to beat the Cowboys in order for your seeding to get better or something. You still feel, inside. So what I say, going forward, whenever things happen, do what I did this year. When I believe it was the Giants versus the Commanders. That's what we always wish, a tie. I mean, I really wish other things, but they're very dark, and I would not like to disclose those on this video, right? On YouTube. No, I might get arrested for these thoughts. You know what I'm saying? But a tie will do. Neither one of them go home happy, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Right now, it looks like, I wish the Commanders would have won that game. But no, we get to beat them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? So, in the vein of that, man, just got me pissed. So then he's saying this on the book. Got my other boy, Bib, you know what I'm saying? He hops in talking trash. Like, this Packers fan. Like, where'd you come from? And then they're playing make-believe together. Like, this is real. It's like, oh, could you imagine an Eagles fan running with Beckham? And, like, I'm about to lose my mind. I'm at perplexed at this point. What are we talking? So, yeah, so they got me, they almost had me. See, because at the end of the day, it dawned on me that they just do this because they know it grinds my gears. It ruffles my feathers. You know what I'm saying? So I let them get me. They almost had me. But they still got me because I now have to address this. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to give them a little feathers to the people living in the past. Dear people living in the past, like your time machines or something, sort of like, what was the name? Doc and Marty, like Rick and Morty. You know what I mean? These guys are living in the past. I'm going to call them Bib and Farty, right? I'm going to call you Bib. You know who I'm talking to. Because you need a bib for all that drooling. All that drooling. From, what's he doing? From drowning on, from slurping, from tripping on them Aaron Rodgers mushroom. Yeah. You picking up what I'm laying down, right? And we're basically going to call Ravus Clavus Farty because he's clearly talking out his ass, making things up because your team has done nothing recently, so you got to bring up fake stuff from the past. So I'm going to say this one time and one time only. The only reason I'm addressing you peasants, because sometimes at the top, it gets a little lonely. You know what I'm saying? Sincerely yours. No, wait, P.S. P.S. to Bib, my man Bib. I would expect more from you. I understand Farty. He's always talking out his ass. Just diarrhea of the mouth, diarrhea of the brain. He's crazy. He's off his meds. I get that. But I didn't expect this, but I get it. You've been living in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood so long, tripping, slipped up, and fell into the land of make-believe. My old heads know what I'm talking about. He took that train. But don't worry, because much like us, Philadelphia Eagles fans, from the city of brotherly love, you too may soon be embraced by love. Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. Feather City said, sincerely yours. The Eagle Maniac. So yeah, I just had to do that, man. Sorry I had to waste any of your time. I didn't want to get into all that, man. I just had to address these two people living in the past, man. Because their teams ain't done nothing in so long. They got to bring up stuff from the past. Fake stuff from the past. Make it up, twist it up because their teams ain't doing nothing. They got nothing to talk about. They took it upon themselves today. Start a thread about me. Y'all are thinking about me. When do you got a team in the playoffs that would, like, what are we doing here, really? You need friends that bad? You need fellow fans that bad? I got my own team, man. Do yours, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. So what else we got for your flock posse today? What we spinning around? What we got, man? I think I got it total. Damn, I did the thing from the first to the past, in the middle, and then we came back, and I think we all done. So in the meantime, keep it a green time. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, y'all. Until that time, you know what we got, man. We got questions. We got questions for who? Got questions for you, NFL. We got questions for you, NFC. But most importantly, utmost bottom line, it's all that really matters right now. We got questions for the NFC East. Speaking of the NFC East, man, I saw somebody put, I believe it may have been Lord Brunson. I didn't get a chance to check the video. Something about the NFC East made history. Is this the first time that the last three out of 4 teams are from the same division? It's got to be. That's got to be what we did right there, man. So, yeah, the NFC East, man, we got questions for you all. But most importantly, we got questions for you, your local New York Giants. Let's respect our opponents, y'all, because it's about to get real crazy. And we're going to save all that vitriol and all that craziness for the game. But right now, we're going to be respectful. But until then, I need to know what you're going to do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you. Oh, my God. I can't wait. We got 2 days, y'all. See y'all. Oh, yeah. Play my music. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. Yeah. Let's go, y'all. Let's get this thing going.